Hello, adventurers of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my spellbook, and thank you for taking a look at another one of our feed episodes. This is episode 67, I believe. Pretty dang sure. In any case, this is the final video we're going to be doing today. I'll publish the schedule on the community tab feed thing. So make sure you're subscribed just so you get notified of that, because it's going to be difficult to get notifications for all the videos we're publishing. So yeah, make sure you do that. Recently-ish, Wizards of the Coast released a new Unearthed Arcana with a ton of feats in it. These feats are aimed at almost blending classes together in a more dynamic way, I believe. So it's kind of aimed at those people out there who just want a particular feature or particular spell from another class and don't really want to take a level in it, or maybe the DM's opposed to multi-classing altogether. I've read through most of them, and I really like where the direction it's heading. That being said, is a quick caveat here. I do not recommend these for new players at all. It's hard enough to learn the D20 system in its entirety, yet alone the classes in of themselves, and then you worry about layering these on top. Good luck with that. I mean, if they convince you they understand them well enough and it's not super overwhelming, go for it. But I just use caution if that's fair. And that's true with anything on Unearthed Arcana. It's meant to be play tested. It's not really meant to be taken as its final product at this point. In any case, the first one we're going to be talking about is Artificer Initiate. Much like Magic Initiate, very similar. Found in Unearthed Arcana. Let's dive into its description here really quick. So, first, just going to note, no prerequisites. Anyone can take it regardless of class or features or stat scores. Anyone can take it. You learn one cantrip of your choice and one first level spell of your choice from the Artificer spell list. Intelligence is your spellcasting ability for these spells. Whenever you gain a level, you can replace one of these spells with another spell of the same level from the Artificer spell list. You can cast this feat's first level spell without a spell slot, and you must finish a long rest before you can cast it in this way again. You can also cast the spell using any spell slots you have. You gain proficiency with one type of artisan's tools of your choice, and you can use that type of tool as a spellcasting focus for any spell you cast that uses intelligence as its spellcasting ability. Oh man, that is a mouthful, I tell ya. There's some weird wording things here that some people had some questions about, so I'm just gonna simplify it. Let's go to the walkthrough. So I simplified it to the best of my abilities. So under spells, you gain an Artificer cantrip and an Artificer first level spell. You can cast this spell once per long rest without using a spell slot, and it can be switched when a level is gained. So every level you gain, you can switch out the cantrip and the first level spell with another cantrip and first level spell from the Artificer spell list. Pretty cool. Provides a pretty good chunk of utility, I find. The Artificer spell list has some pretty cool stuff on it, especially in the way of cantrips. However, if you're really set on the spells, Magic Initiate is probably a better way to go. But the proficiency with tools is an interesting thing, so let's talk about that for a little bit. Gain proficiency with one type of artisan's tools. There's a ton of them, and I feel like they're going to be adding more with whatever book this is all released in. So check out my video on that when it's created. I'm trying not to jump into it too quick until I know for sure, but yeah, just keep an eye out for it. And the tools can be used as a spell focus. This, for me, is really interesting, because there's a good chance this will go very well with a lot of the wizard schools. Or, yeah, so what I mean by this is if you want a wizard that's focused all about like pyromancy, right? You could have like a forge hammer, for example, be your arcane focus. That'd be really cool. And if you're a dwarf and you have the dwarven weapon mastery that lets you have a proficiency with said hammer, it would really work well with your character. I think it'd be really neat. Very cool idea. Would add a ton of flavor, or potentially could, you know? It could be something like a gear, for example, from the Tinkerer's Tools, right? But in any case, let's just go into my personal thoughts on it. I like it. I don't think it's particularly broken by any means. I think it's really well balanced. My biggest criticism is that it's a little wordy, but that's not it's not really a valid criticism of it mechanically. Mechanically, I like it. I'd allow it in my games. However, if you're dealing with new players, yeah, it's doable, but I don't know, once again, it's Unearthed Arcana for a reason, so do so at your own risk and just make sure they understand what they're signing up for beforehand. But yeah, I don't know, I like it overall. I think it works pretty dang swell. Um, but yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think down beneath the comments section. Mention any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, build ideas, or anything to that effect. As well as whether or not you'd allow it in your game. I'm always curious. And use code WELCOME for a free one-shot over at the Guild Hall. Just click on the job boards. There'll be a couple up there. That being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all tomorrow. Once again, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the community posting for what videos I'm promoting that day. That being said, have a great day. See you guys later. Happy adventuring.